Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2! It has been a long time since I've played this game on the channel, and unfortunately, I don't have any intentions of going back to that series. It's so far in the past, there's been so many changes to Crusader Kings 2. Well, let's just go in here and see. I started the Hellenic run back when I think the Old Gods was released. Maybe it was Sons of Abraham. But yeah, look at all these DLC that came out since then, including the newest Monks and Mystics DLC, which is the primary reason why I'm playing this now. India is now a thing, and we have some more things down through here and up through here. But I wanted to play around with the Monks and Mystics thing. And everyone's playing this game, and they're like, oh, yeah, you could join demon cults and all that stuff. Yeah. But I have another idea. Another society that I want to play with. Monks and Mystics did a complete revamp. They added societies, holy orders that you can join. They give out missions and all those things. I guess I could run through the expansions real quick. Reaper's Dew made diseases and stuff happen better. Conclave. Which one was Conclave? Oh, Conclave is the one that everybody hates because it makes the council more interesting. Horse Lords, we have a Nomad expansion. Way of Life gives a whole bunch of, what would I call them? A bunch of, like, lifestyle stuff. Charlemagne gave an earlier start date back during the rise of Charlemagne. I'm not going to be playing back then, though. I have other plans. Rajas of India added India, of course. Sons of Abraham was a large event pack, basically. But anyway, I had other plans. A lot of people were playing this game, like, oh, I want to play demon cults. I want to summon a demon and have demon babies with them. I'm not going to do that. But there is a society that I do want to play with, and they happen to be around here. The Hashashins, or the Assassins. I believe that they appear in the 1080s somewhere, so I'm going to start there. I don't know who I want to play as. I haven't gotten quite that far. Let's see. Who are you? You are Hashemid, vassal to Persia, Bedouin, Sunni. Most of that region is Bedouin. I could do that. I could do the Emir of Alexandria. I could just random until I get a, Oh, wait, do I have to be Shia? I might have to be Shia, because I believe the Hashashin are a Shia order. In that case, let's take a look at the religions map. It looks like it's just pretty much this region that's Shia. Okay. Maybe we'll play the Emir of Alexandria here. That's probably fine. He's fairly powerful. I don't really want to start as someone weak. This isn't really a challenge run of any kind. I just want to play to play, basically. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll play as Emir al-Majid of Alexandria. That's what we'll do. Starting the game now brings up all these game rules. They allow you to mess with those things. There's not many that I change. The only ones that I do, I think, are I restrict de jure drift, which means that Okay, it says right here, de jure drift can only happen if titles border each other. I really don't like it when, say, someone goes on a crusade and conquers Jerusalem and doesn't form the kingdom title. That the kingdom of Jerusalem will slowly be absorbed into whatever kingdom conquered it, and that's dumb. Because then you have random splotches of de jure stuff all over the place, and it's just really not fun. Unstable succession on the horse lords, I think that's default. Let's see, there's another one that I personally like, although I know that not everyone does. Where is it? Pay a refer... No. Dueling. Titles named after dynasties. Yes. So if you go... If you go back here, you'll see a lot of these realms are named after dynasty. You know, you have the Seljuks, you have the Fatimids, you have the Abbasids, the Aftasids, the Zaragoza... yes. The Dunduhundid... no. The Hamadids, the Almoravids, you get the point. And it's not the name of the realm. It's the name of the dynasty that's named, and they named the realm after it. I understand why, but I prefer Iron Man. Let's call this the Hashashashashins. There we go. Maybe I should have made a custom character. I don't really care. But anyway, finishing my thought, I just prefer seeing the Arabian Empire, the Kingdom of Egypt. I don't like seeing Zoghub... what would this have been? Zogbadid. Okay, so I'm playing an Egyptian Shia Emir. I have no special features for being Egyptian. I am an Ikta. Yay. I don't believe that I've played as a Muslim. No, I've only played one game, and it was as a... as a, Hellenic pagan. So, holy decadence. Muslims have this decadence mechanic, which is bad and unpleasant to deal with. And I'm actually the son of the Caliph. Am I a fat... ah. Well, that's a little bit anticlimactic. Here we have the new societies, and here are the assassins. I have to be older than 16. Shia. Ah, so you do have to be Shia. I see. And, of course, you can join the demon cult as well. That's not as interesting. So, Muslims can have multiple wives. They can have up to 4, although you only get the benefits of the first one. We also have a thing to lower decadence. That's going to be a problem. Sure, we'll take that ambition. It might give us special events to do it. I don't really know. Okay. I know I've gone over a lot of this when I was playing my Hellenic run, but I don't remember what all has changed since then. So you're going to have to forgive me if I gloss over some things. I know that these 4th options are new. They're just passive things for you to have your counselors doing so that they're not always doing something or not doing anything if in certain cases. And then we have a character focus. So this is definitely no, this is way of life stuff. We can pick a focus for our characters, and that can lead to us doing all sorts of shenanigans. Seduction, intrigue, those are fun. Carousing, war, not so much. We're going to go ahead and throw up intrigue because, like I said, I want to show interest in the assassins, and I suspect having a lot of intrigue is going to be useful for that. Isn't that right, kitty cat? Of course it is right. Okay, so we need to get married. We need to go on a Hajj to Mecca. We'll go ahead and do that. We could borrow money from the Jews, not particularly concerned about that at the moment. Alright. Just getting some managerial stuff figured out. We need to, okay, council has no power. The council is a new thing. The council, well, are a huge pain. They're going to try to take power at any chance that they can get. And you need to have powerful vassals on your... Well, you don't need to have powerful vassals on your council, but if you have a powerful vassal that's not on your council, they will get annoyed. Okay, let's take care of a couple of things. We already asked to get married. I tried to get married to a person with fairly high stewardship. We're going to go ahead and let that go through, and then we're going to give out some titles. See how our domain size grows, if at all. While preparing for my pilgrimage to Mecca, I did decide to do that, right. I come to realize that my father didn't go on a pilgrimage. We'll go ahead and berate him about it, and he'll join us. Yay! Free prestige. Okay, so our domain went up to 4. Let me pause, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and give 2 provinces away. We'll give away Bur, Hiara, and Katara here. Let's go in here. Let's see what we have. We should have some pretty uninteresting folks here. You will work. Even though you're Sunni, you'll probably convert. Are you Egyptian? Yes. You'll probably convert after I give you a province, where the council will vote no. Oh, I have a regency. Right. Okay, so when you have a regency, your council has to vote on everything. And if they don't approve of it, then it doesn't go through. We'll go ahead and wait to do the Hajj events. We'll go ahead and get married a few more times while we're here. The best way to do marriages, in my opinion, is you want to get one good person to marry. And, of course, the first person you marry, they're the ones who boost your stats. And then you want marriages that will give you non-aggressive pacts. Unfortunately, there isn't really anyone I care about to get a non-aggression pact with. So we're just going to marry some people who's going to give us kids, basically. Okay, you're not far from your goal, but your party is running short on water. A detour to the nearby oasis to provide your supplies is necessary, but when you arrive, it becomes obvious that dried out years ago. We could have faith or give in to despair. Of course we're not going to give in to despair, because free piety. I like free piety. It's possible we might get some events that improve our stewardship more, and we'll be able to increase our domain size even more. At Stoffer Camp, you notice an old man in poor clothing had made camp at the same plot. The man offers to tell you a hadith. He says if you can spare him some bread. Go ahead and listen to the old man. We have the money. And, oh, hey, we got it back. Imagine that. Surprising everybody. The infidel Demis and Aswan are now a minority, and most people have embraced Shia Islam. Good. Oh, am I... No, I'm the spy master for Egypt. Okay, fair enough. As you arrive in Mecca, change your white clothing, and you're humbled. Yay. You are now there, walking around Blackstone. She'll shout at every circuit, get ambitious, and a 30% chance of proud. I like ambitious. Ambitious is a nice trait, as long as you don't have any vassals with ambition. Ninth day, you perform the Wutkuf at Mount Arafat. Okay. More free piety. I always like playing the Muslim characters because you get all sorts of free piety. Okay, well, I do need a court physician. Unfortunately, I only have one option for that unless I want to go look for one, and that can have mixed results. That's a new thing in the Reapers Do. You need a court physician to treat illnesses. As I click through these events and not read them. Right through the desert on your way home, past the grim reminders of another pilgrim caravan. Their bones are being picked clean by scavengers, and it serves as a sobering reminder of the dangers associating with the pilgrimage. You have considered yourself lucky to make it as far as you have. More free piety. And we are back! And we have 5 domain now. Okay, that gives... No. Wait. Yeah, that gives 1 stewardship. And then we got another 2 from ambitious, so we only have to give 1 province away. We'll go ahead and give away Quatara here. It only has 2 subholding, well, 1 subholding technically. We'll give it to you, Abdul Razak Razakid. Right, I think this was the guy I was looking at before. I could be wrong. He's also zealous. That could be problematic. Will you convert? No. Okay, so we'll go ahead and give him an honorary title. We'll make him the designated regent. That should be enough, yep. Okay, now I could spy on my father and perhaps make his life a little shorter than it would normally. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I mean, I have to do something while I wait for the assassins to get a hold of me. More guests have departed and turned into early morning. Blah, blah, blah. We're talking about religion and how to do the right thing. He expresses admiration for those willing to give their life fighting through their beliefs. Cat, what is your problem? You're the one who decided to come up here. I have no idea if anybody can hear the cat, but he is grumpy. We're quiet for a moment, both seeming to contemplate these devoted souls. Then he looks at me with a curiosity and intensity. This non-impossible wish. Are you ready to kill? And if he wills it, get killed to defend the word of his prophet and the rightful heir. I see. And you say there's a way. I do. There's an order devoted to Allah and the rightful caliph. One that defends those true of faith and bring vengeance to the persecutors. The assassins are always in need of champions. Aha! I will join. I refuse to convert to your false religion. Rude. After all the things I've done for you, why are you mad at me now? Because you want a seat on the council. Okay. What are you good at? Nothing. You are slightly worse than this guy. I'll go ahead and put you on the council. I don't want him converting my provinces to the wrong religion. I'll go ahead and do that. Let's look around here. You are part of this kingdom. 3,000 men. I only have 2,500 men, so I'm not really going to be able to do much with that. What do we have elsewhere? We have Tripolitania here. We could attack them. It's a religious war. Other people could join. Could also go down here and fight with the Miaphysites. Again, more people could join. I think I'm going to wait until I inherit the rest of Egypt. I'm sure the Caliph is up to something. My eyes open, seeing only darkness for a moment. My mind is blank. Before the first thought goes through the haze of sleep, why did I wake up? A deep man's voice cuts through the silence, startling me. The time has come for you to profess your devoutness. I butchered that. Right. Okay. I'm not sure I have what it takes. I'm going to join the assassins. Excellent. Oh, wait. Excellent. Hooded figure sticks out of shadows, and a hand appears from underneath the cloak holding a piece of parchment. Before you continue, you must sign this. Oh, man, it's always signing contracts. Sure, I'll sign it. Grandmaster will be pleased. You'll receive an invitation to our stronghold. Okay. And I'm still not in the thing yet. This is a fairly lengthy event chain. The Lucifer's own thing was only... I found proof that there's a plot brewing in the realm. Okay. With the Lucifer's own society, it was only one event. It's like, hey, you should join us. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was pretty much it. Okay. I guess I'm going to Kufa then. Will that put me in a Regency? It probably should, but I don't think it did. We'll go ahead and keep getting married. We have 2 more wife slots left. Legend amongst a peasant folk of a 2-headed albino dromedary stalking the desert sands after night has fallen. Her name for the beast is Ada Debin. The 2 jackals. Organizing a hunt for this unholy creature and mounting its 2 heads on your wall would make your dynasty seem less decadent. A worthy quest. Let's slay this affront to nature. Journey to Kufa was comfortable, however the dwindling mountain path to the assassin's stronghold was a torment to tread. As I finally arrive at the castle, my guide brings me to the main tower, where I am introduced to propagandist Alai. He is quite terrifying. Okay. No time for pleasantries, not even a moment to catch my breath before he leads me through another door down a spiraling stone staircase. Descending in silence, the stair ends, and he opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement and a figure kneeling on the floor. Who? What? What is that? Help, send help. And while I am seeing these things and being led on a journey, I am also hunting for a bestial dromedary. I don't know how I'm at 2 places at once, but hey, it sounds like a good trait for an assassin. This is your test. It's my wife. What? What? I don't think she was Miaphysite before. Well, I don't have much choice. Goodbye, lady. And that allows me to join the assassins. Yay. So, what can I do here? So I could borrow money from the assassins, I can donate money to the assassins, and I can do drugs from the assassins. In exchange for divine power. Okay, I can intimidate a ruler for a favor. Wow. I can hire ships. Okay. And I can raise a special army and mark people for death. Interesting. Okay. That certainly sounds useful. Keep searching for that dromedary. Ah, I return home in disgrace. Oh, they claim that your courageous hunt drove the creature away for good. And now they're all happy. Yay, we lose decadence. That's good. I don't like decadence. And we can observe Ramadan and reduce our decadence even further. I mean, come on. I have to try and get enough divine power to do the drugs. And we fulfilled the ambition to lower decadence. That's good. We are slowly solving that problem. Could try to recruit my father to the assassins. That's amusing. Crusader Kings? Oh no! Foolish posturing. Lots of holy orders are now being raised up. That's fine. That was a fairly uneventful Ramadan. Ramadan gives you a whole bunch of chances to reduce your decadence. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of those events. Sure, we'll go into Dad and make everybody happy. Why not? Oh, hey, we got a fancy headscarf, too. That's nice. Just go ahead and work on grooming an heir, because I need one of those. We'll go ahead and marry more people, I guess. You and... Sure, well, no, wait. There's not really too many good ones. We'll just do what we can. Our enemies are growing bolder. They spread their vile heresies, poisoning the mind of our people. This cannot continue. Bay Sinan of Darum is one of the worst offenders. Turn him to an example and fill our enemies' hearts with dread. Accept the mission to assassinate that guy. Complete this mission. Successfully complete a murder plot against his target. Initiate this plot. Select diplomatic action plot to kill. Okay, and a holy war for Jerusalem. Fortunately... So that's it. I don't get any special thing. Although if I have 50 divine power, I can try to kidnap him. Anyway, that crusade is no concern of ours. I'm going to try to get 50 divine power because I don't think I'm going to be able to actually succeed in an assassination plot against him. I can try. We'll go ahead and try. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. And yeah, nobody's interested in joining. You might, if I give you money, but I don't have any money to give. So I still think Daddy is up to something. Also, my court physician must have died. And I don't have any valid candidates. Well, I guess I have no choice but to go and recruit one then. I could do that. So, what do we have here? We have Persia, the Seljuk Sultanate, fighting against the Pope. After a while, you spread the word you're seeking to employ a court physician. One of the mullahs from Gizeh have arrived at your court. The cynical man introduced him as Paman and expressed they wish to serve you. Although, seeing as the individual is shunned by the rest, the religious authorities are unlikely to approve. Well, why do I care about the religious authorities? He has 17 learning. He's a renowned physician. Get in my court. Okay, well, I could slander my king. That's not really what I want. I want something real. Yeah, sorry if I click through a bunch of these things. I'm going to try to abduct this guy, because I feel like that's probably the only real way I'm going to succeed in a murder plot against him. Anyway, sorry if I click through the events and don't read them. I've seen all these events a million times, So the idea of reading through them doesn't always occur to me. And it sucks because, especially for events that are new, at least new to my channel, I would like to read through them, but it's not always something that I think about. Okay, during a particularly heated argument in the council, this guy stepped in as you were about to make a fool out of yourself. He was able to argue for your point, not only saving your face, but also winning the argument for you. It's obvious that his smooth talking was the sole reason for your success, and denying the fact would likely paint you in a bad light. I guess I could owe him a favor. He's the steward, though. Okay. Here's the thing about favors. You can use favors to... Stop that. You can use favors to make people do what you want. Usually, for the AI, that will result in two outcomes. One outcome. The person you owe a favor to is not on your council, and they will use a favor to force their way onto your council, and you will not be able to remove them, regardless of the situation. That's not great, but it's tolerable. And then there's another way that they can use a favor, which is to force you to change your laws, to hold a vote for your laws, and apparently NVIDIA has an update available for me. Thank you, NVIDIA. I appreciate it. This guy is not in my court. He's in my father's court. He is the steward. But here's the thing. If my dad dies, I become the new caliph, and this guy who is steward could use this favor to push forward an agenda to weaken the crown, to make the council more powerful, and to make me, specifically, less powerful. So we're going to go ahead and allow the revocation of titles. Well, I don't know, we kind of need both of these. Well, we don't really need feudal or late feudal administration, I guess, as an ICTA, because we don't really have any inheritance laws to pass. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and allow revocation of titles. That's just something completely irrelevant, but I don't really want to give this guy a favor because he could use it against me, and probably would use it against me given the chance. So people are going to be mad. I'm going to lose some prestige, actually quite a bit of my prestige, for like 3 years. Sucks, but my decadent half-brother refuses to change his sinful ways. You can declare Kafir, or, Takfir. Okay. So give me a reason to imprison him. Not that I can imprison him, because he is not in my court. He is in my father's court. So there's another way to get through with him. Time to get unconventional. Arrange for some nasty nighttime theatrics to scare him in his room. Okay. So I'm already all the way up to 15 intrigue. I believe I only had, what, 10? 9? Less than 10? Something like that? Anyway, he's scared, and he straightened up, and now he won't give me decadence. And that's what happens, is decadence will go up when you have decadent family members. Decadence will go down when you either don't have decadent family members, take decadence-reducing decisions, or give out land to family members. Okay, just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught my half-brother and my wife. Whatever. I am not particularly concerned. How is this going, by the way? It hasn't yet. Okay, my wife is pregnant. That's good. Well, my father has instituted lay feudal administration laws. That will be where we end this episode. We got a little bit done. We went ahead and we joined the assassins. It's certainly... I'm going to see how well kidnapping, abducting them, and then executing them works, and whether that counts or not. I was hoping for a special set of events where you actually went and had to make decisions that resulted in either you failing, succeeding, or somewhere in the middle. Because it's very rare that you're going to be able to assassinate somebody outside of your realm. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, I guess we'll figure out what happens next time. But until then, happy gaming.